calls timeout. He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle them up right away. And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Brown. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Shake Milton. Then for the Nets, Brownie's checked in. And Thomas subbed in for Powell. To the paint. Will it go? And the dunk by Zubac.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And the basket by MP.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And here's Collins from outside. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his fourth rebound in this one. From past the arc, connects from three-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Powell outside. Pass to MP. Lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Brooklyn.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of two that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Lets it go with the three. And again for three.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Mann's checked in. Dunn passes to Collins. Los Angeles with another miss. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The three from MP connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make, tying him. Good, another from three.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. And here's MP for three. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
As we send you a...
MP, a number of all-time NBA greats, made their mark right off the bat in year one, but none have scored as many.
It means ticket prices are going up. No. But for real, I came into this season.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer.
Coming right up, the Suns taking on the Nets. For the Suns, tonight may look like David against Goliath. Well, we always hear about the rookie wall, Grant, but some players seem to claim it's a myth.
Well, you know, B.A., I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting, but some guys will be able to break through that wall.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Cam Thomas out there with Saraf. And it's MP in at center. They get the rebound. Good on the bucket.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
Pass to Richards. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Over the course of his career, Booker has come a long way, truly developing his playmaking.
Now MP. Drills the baseline jumper.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all three levels.
Booker draws so much defensive attention as a scorer, and that really helps in opening up the passing lanes.
And one thing the Suns showed last season, you got to have chemistry in addition to talent, Legs.
Well, it's so important that your stars complement each other. If all of them need the ball to be their best, it can definitely be difficult to run an offense.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. For three, Allen nails it from beyond the arc. Allen's got 6.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
Pass to Clowney. Here's MP, and there's another one for Brooklyn.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Now here's O'Neal. Here's Gillespie. To the inside. Here's Richards. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Saraf. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Saraf's got his second bucket on the night.
Smart play by young MP. Saw his man, might have a better look, and he found him.
To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Pass to Saraf. Now MP. Fades and shoots. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
And I know younger players like MP don't often take mid-range jumpers, but still, it can be a useful weapon.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Clippers put on a show. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue.
Pass to Malawach. Now Green. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Free throw line jumper. Brooklyn pulls it in. And this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
And it has been a lot of fun to watch these guys. It looks like every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you, it is tough to keep a streak going. There's a lot of pressure.
On the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Williams. Terrence Mann is out there with MP, and it's Martin in at the 1 spot. Into the lane. Goodwin passes to Dunn. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Outside, Green. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Nets trail by 6. Pass to Highsmith. From deep, MP. MP drills the 3.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
And here is Green. Here's Goodwin. He's guarded by man. For three. Goodwin, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
From deep, MP. And the Nets, another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Green, the pass to Goodwin. Here's Malawach. Still without a bucket. Pass to Green. The jump hook. Misses from close range.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Williams with the screen from deep, MP. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Suns trail by 3. 1:27 left in the second quarter. Pass to Booker. Floats one up. Booker! Just shredding the D.
And just another shot that Booker has perfected, the little floater.
Down low. Kicks it out to MP. This one for 3. Fires in the triple. MP's got 25 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Pass to Allen. Screen by O'Neal. The 3 is up. Allen can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Drills it from deep.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Now here's O'Neal. 27 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been very effective from the 3-point line. That's the key for them so far. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hey, folks. First off, and guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Nets.
They have played.
Thanks, as always.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Booker is the 2 with Allen playing small forward. Royce O'Neal is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Gillespie in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Jordan Ott as we begin the second half. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Allie. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Brooklyn leading by 8. MP outside. From deep. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
Brooklyn has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. To the middle. Banked it in off the glass. Saraf's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, you can't play much better than this. That's 4 straight to start the half.
Gillespie passes to Richards. And the layup is good off the glass. Richards has got 8 points in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside. Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. Brooklyn leading by 8. Pass to MP. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. MP's got 42 in the game. The Suns have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the 3rd quarter. Here's Gillespie. Still no points. Richards' shot is off. In transition, here comes Brooklyn. Shoots from the baseline. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here looking for his own offense, generating great results.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Here's Clowney. And he gets it to go off the front iron. And the Nets lead by 14.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Here's MP. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Inside, here's Green. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's MP. Nails the 16-footer. MP's got 48.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And here's Green from the arc. Rebound Brooklyn. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
Another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Green, the pass to Allen. Here's Gillespie. Outside, Green. Over Thomas. Takes the hit and scores inside. Green.
And shots like this seem to get Green going. I mean, he feels like he can score on any type of defense.
And here's MP from outside. He buries it from 3. MP's got 53 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And so it's MP making things happen for Brooklyn. He added to his astounding total of 3. And we... Richards has checked in for the Suns. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. MP reps one from long range.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Terrence Mann is out there with Powell. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's MP. And it's Williams in at the 3.
Well, we all know he's a good scorer, but Green also facilitates very well.
And here's MP from outside. And the Nets, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. Allen comes in for Goodwin. And Gillespie is subbed in for Green. Brooklyn also changing it up. Clowney, he's checked in for Williams. Cam Thomas comes in for Mann. Saraf comes in for Powell. Now MP. From deep. And yes, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Suns trail by 18. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Richards inside. MP's there. Oh, it misses.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Allen rips down the board.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
The 3 is in.
Well, that is beautiful awareness that time by Allen. What a delivery, an underrated passer. He knows how to scan the floor and make the right decision.
MP fires. Hits yet again. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And here's Booker. 1:50 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Gillespie. 6 to shoot. No good from 3.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nets.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he connects again from distance.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep, MP, and again for 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for 2nd for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new 2nd-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance. Pulls up on the wing, and it's good! He hits another one!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. So we see the Nets taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that.
Earlier today, your coach said that champions play like champions before becoming champions. No rings for tonight's win, obviously, but was your effort tonight, particularly on the glass, inspired by his words?
I was inspired by what we needed to do to win, Dominic Hemmel. Coach is great at keeping the big picture in view.
B.A., over to you.
Okay, Dominic, thank you.
You are coming to tonight's game. We've got a special promotion that you're gonna love. If we make 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 3-pointers in the 3rd quarter, everyone in this building is going to get tacos as a part of our Taco Tuesday special.
All right, so let me get this straight. You got to make 3 threes as a team in the 3rd quarter.
That's right, Xander. And you better believe if I'm open, I'm hoisting it up because I want y'all to get those tacos everybody eats on MP tonight.
That's a promise, folks. Make sure y'all tune in.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And the power rankings now, second half of February. Interesting to see how some of these teams compare. Look at the Mavericks. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think the Nets, they've simply been on fire lately, ripping off 5 straight wins to help maintain that #1 spot. And with each additional victory, they're becoming more and more confident.
And now the Lakers starting group. In the forward positions, James and Hachimura. Luka Doncic out there with Connect. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Brooklyn, Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Cam Thomas is out there with Sarab. And it's MP in at the center position. Something we've been watching closely is MP's promise to get the win in home games this season. He's been very vocal about wanting to deliver for these fans.
And so far, MP is delivering on that promise. He and his guys have looked strong on their home court, excited even for every chance they get to defend it. It's a great mindset to have for this team in these home games.
And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Greg, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the kind of generational talent MP is.
And the NBA starting, Greg, to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
Here's Ayton. Michael Porter making his last shot. Doncic, no good. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Connect. That one goes. Count it. MP's got 6 points.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
Ayton sets the pick for Doncic. And again, no good by the Lakers. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's MP. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 8.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James's final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding, and guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pistons was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass.
Doncic so skilled at getting great position inside. And once he's close, folks, good night.
MP outside. And the Nets, another 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
1:07 left to play in the first. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Zaire Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. Mann comes in for Saraf. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Portis, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Gary Harris comes in for James. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Connect. And James subbed in for Doncic.
Well, James has the strength and will to be a solid interior finisher at this level.
Lakers trail by 8. To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Ayton against MP. It's up a 3. Cans it from downtown. MP's got 22.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Ayton.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Well, incredible finesse. DeAndre Ayton gets loose and does some work.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Thomas passes to MP. Another 3 for Brooklyn.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
James kicks to Portis. Pass to LaRavia. Fires the 3. And Bobby Portis hits from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a close. Both teams making substitutions here. The 3 from MP. Bring it up for MP. a three.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Terrence Mann is out there with Saraf. And it's MP in at the pivot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
A three from MP. And the Nets, another three.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Here's Doncic. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. The Lakers also changing it up. Andre Ayton's checked in for Portis. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Dalton Connect in for Jake LaRavia. A three from MP. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 37.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Now, here's Doncic. He had 25 points last game. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Portis is checked in for James. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by MP.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now, Doncic. He has 6. Here's Portis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Portis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Wasted no time on that one.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against Detroit.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Buries the long-range jumper.
MP looking solid from there.
Lakers trail by 21. Pass to Connect. Now here's Ayton.
Now that's foul number 2, and he's got to avoid another this half if he wants to stay on the floor.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
And here's MP for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
MP has been leading the charge for the Brooklyn Nets. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. Back right after this.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Brooklyn Nets.
They're clicking offensively, making the right decisions, and, of course, making shots.
And they say it's a make-or-miss league, and that's mostly true.
And next up, let's check out the players of the month. These guys have been red hot. In the Western Conference, Luka Doncic.
We saw plenty of Luka magic over this stretch. He is quite simply must-see 2K TV. And not just here in the U.S. He's an international icon, kind of like you, Shaq.
I know you don't know what that feels like, Kenny, but believe me, it's satisfying.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat, and teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Luka Doncic out there with Connect, and it's James in at the 3. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Kevin, back to you.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie.
Well, DeAndre Ayton can be a gifted scorer. He is capable of some big-time nights.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Well, if you thought the fans went extra crazy for that last 3, that's not your imagination. That wasn't just in your head. That shot triggered Taco Tuesday here at the arena. And I hope they serve us here courtside.
And it doesn't matter what year it is, what teams are playing, or what the score is. When there is free food on the line, that is when the fans are at their loudest.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Connect with it. Still scoreless. The 3 for Doncic. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
On the wing, MP. Another bucket. Wow.
Timeout.
He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Timeout called the Lakers. The field for the three-point contest is about to be finalized. And I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
Kevin, it always is. There's more pride involved in the three-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
You look at MP, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
The voting is just about over, so we'll keep updating you on how it's going. Some very deserving names at the top of this year's list.
Yeah, no problems with the voting thus far. I think the fans and media have done their homework and picked the best shooters in the league.
Pass to Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Portis is checked in for the Lakers. Jake LaRavia comes in for Connect. Here's man. In the corner, it's MP. And again, 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the offensive game will round into shape over time, and it's absolutely critical that DeAndre Ayton look to score as much as possible.
Beyond the arc, and again for 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Portis can't get it to go. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And they double up MP. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Cool.
Williams passes to Powell. Three-pointer, Martin. And again, it's Brooklyn with a three.
Well, you give him that much space, he's going to look like an elite shooter.
Pass to Doncic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for... Timeout called by Brooklyn. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
We got Terrence Mann. MP out there with Williams. Then there's Powell. And it's Martin in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the shot goes in.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Outside Williams. Martin with the bounce pass. And stolen by Portis. Here's James. Plays it up off the glass. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's MP, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Portis throws it down.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
The Nets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Williams passes to MP. The fadeaway. Good, he hits again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
And here is LeBron. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things.
And got it! Another basket.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is sure to leave a mark. Fires the 3, connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history book.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Kicks it out to LeBron. Kept alive. And Portis throws it down.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity?
Good! Another from 3.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drops in the tray.
making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Right wing. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to LeBron. Doncic outside. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Strong performance at home tonight, MP, and one that really pumped up the fans. How do you feel?
We're so happy to get this win and keep it rolling. Winning at home is a big focus for us. We just got to make sure we bring it on both ends of the court, and more often than not, we'll send our fans home happy. Hey, free tacos don't hurt either.
I'm sure you heard the crowd going crazy in the third when you hit the taco clinch in 3. Did you know what was at stake when you shot it?
Taco clinch in 3. Yeah, man. That's why I shot it. It's free tacos on the line, and I'm going to do everything I can to get them for everybody, you know? Al Pastor is my favorite, by the way, if you were wondering. If you never had one, you got to get on that, bro.
I'll check it out, MP. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you.
Go on feet. Let's go.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. Edgecombe is out there with Demon. Then it's Alexander Sarr. Then it's Zach Edey. And it's Booth Ellis in at the small forward position.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And a feather in MP's cap. His first All-Star game appearance will be this year.
Yeah, his fans are very excited. I think he is as well. This is a big moment for any player.
And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer. And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Here's Edey. Following the basket by MP. Here's Demon. Here's Edgecombe. Off target with his three.
They have been rolling. That's their first miss of the game.
You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers. Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
And what a moment for MP. We can all feel it. Not only does he make his first All-Star game, but he does so by getting voted in as a starter.
And that shows you how the fans view MP this season. This isn't a good year that he's having. This is a landmark type of season. MP absolutely deserves the honor.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And Sarr throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight, we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And USA.
You know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Khalil Ware is out there with MP. Then it's Spears. Then it's Stephon Castle. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard. And for Team World, Quentin Post is out there with Sarr. Then there's Rizachet. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Demon in at the point. And it's Team World with the ball, following the three-point attempt by MP. Pass to Demon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Demons got his second basket.
And this kid, Ricochet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
The three from MP. A three-pointer is right on target. And USA leads by 20.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And it's Ricochet missing.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all. It's sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself as one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive to see because there were a lot of people who had their doubts about him. But he seems to thrive on proving those people wrong, and he's off to a good start.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Well, he's certainly seeing his share of the ball tonight.
I would say maybe more than his fair share. I mean, he's not going to make too many friends out there if he's not willing to spread that sugar a little bit.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Demon. 3 on the clock. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Castle. And here is Mitchell. And here's MP for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. MP's got 26 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now Ricochet. Here's Demon. Back to post. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
And he gets the bucket. 28 points for him.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. It's blocked. Now, here's Mitchell. Count it. MP's got 30 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Ricochet. And the basket is good.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And it's USA rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll return shortly. And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game. And that excitement comes out onto the court.
They've got Fears. MP out there with Flag. Then there's Donovan Clingan. And it's Castle in at the 2 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Launches it. Stars' shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Good on the bucket.
You can certainly see the potential that MP has working inside the paint like that.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Demon. Good ball movement here by Team World. From deep. MP grabs the miss.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Driving inside.
Good cut by MP there. Love that aggressive approach.
And Sarr throws it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Demon, following the bucket by USA. Pass to Sarr. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 42 in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's MP, and he has 42. From the wing, again USA.
Taking what the defense gives them. MP operating right in the middle of the court.
Edgecombe with it. Pass to Demon. A baseline J, and the shot falls short this time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Demon, following the basket by MP. Pass to Edey. Over Klingon. Now Buzelis, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Team World making a change here. Reza Shea checked in. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Reza Shea. It's hauled in by USA. Back to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 assists in the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Demon. Pass to Buzelis. Inside. Here's Edey. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Edey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
The baseline J. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
On offense, here's Team World. Now Buzelis. 32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Demon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Demon's got 6.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
MP right side. The 15-footer, good.
MP plays with the confidence of somebody with a lot more experience than what he has.
Now Reza Shea. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's MP making things happen for USA. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and
maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is I'm fine with that.
MP's checked in for USA. So Team World's 5 right now. We've got Edey. Edgecombe is out there with Demon. Then it's Alexander Saw. And it's Booth Ellis in at the 3 spot.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They've got to tighten it up.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Here's Demon. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And the dunk by Edey.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
And MP throws it down.
I like how MP did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
Here's Demon. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by USA. Ware's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Demon. Good ball movement here by Team World. Now Edgecombe. It's good from long range. Edgecombe's got 8 here in the quarter.
Locked and loaded. Edgecombe firing at will.
There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Here's Edgecombe, covered by Mitchell. Fires from deep. And it's Demon missing. So it's USA now. And they double up MP. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. There's the triple. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And here's MP for 3. Good on the triple.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edgecombe with it. To the right side. Pass to Demon. So no problem for USA as they get the win.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
For me and my friends. Let's talk about practice, Chris. Right here at the team practice facility, and things have changed a bit for 2K26.
Ah, yes, they have, Alexis. On one court, you have the ability to run scrimmages with your teammates at
What's up, MP?
Joel Embiid, let's go.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Sabonis. Durant is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Curry in at the 2 guard.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
And he gets it to go.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Curry can't get it to go. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Here's Ben Carroll. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And a deep three from Curry. MP grabs the miss. Quick start here for the East All-Stars in this one. 4-point game. Puts it up from 17. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's SGA. Following the basket by MP. SGA, that's a two-pointer. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Oh, great ball movement there.
West All-Stars still look like they're getting going. Trailing here by 8. Sabonis sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Mitchell. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. Here's Ben Carroll. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 3rd assist on the night. The West trails by 10. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside, Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And no one's going to ever claim that the All-Star Weekend is about defense. And we got a taste of that right there.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. Jalen Brunson comes in for Brown. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Zion Williamson comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Booker in for Kevin Durant. And here's Curry who brings it up for the West. 1:39 left in the first. Pass to SGA. And he comes up with the deuce. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
MP, good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's MP. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
The East leading by 10. On the wing, Giannis. They get a hand on it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis.
You know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Curry. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Durant in at the small forward. Sinks the triple. SGA's got 9 points.
And we've seen Shea take a lot more threes in recent years. Shows you how much confidence he's gained in that shot.
No coverage that time.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 9. Inside. Kicks it out to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
It's Curry outside. No good on that one. And so it's the East All-Stars holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
We've got Brown, MP out there with Paolo Banchero, and it's Mitchell, and it's Halliburton in at the point. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Halliburton passes to MP, lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 27 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Here's MP. Yes, that goes in. He has 29.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Curry passes to Sabonis. And here is Curry, covered by Mitchell. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Everything I've seen from Sabonis has been really impressive. I love the way he's getting it done now.
That one goes in.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
And SGA has got the ball here for the West All-Stars. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama! with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
He has still not missed a shot. Where would they be today without it?
Here's MP. Good, nice job down low. MP's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And they've really steamrolled out of halftime on a major roll.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Wembanyama sets a screen for Curry. Drills it from outside. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's MP. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
They get the rebound. Pass to Curry. Sabonis' screen on Mitchell. Curry with it. Picked up by Brown. Tries again. Chalk up 2 there. Sabonis has got 10 points in just the second half.
Sabonis is simply relentless on the boards. Doing a nice job getting that second chance basket.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The East making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in, and West also making a switch. Williamson's checked in.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. Shot clock at 6. Sabonis' screen on Mitchell. SGA from outside. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second.
You know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
MP's shot is good.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Sabonis is out there with Wembanyama. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard.
You know, the perfect lob partner, Wembanyama, with elite hand-eye coordination.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Trae Young, he's checked in for the East. Kevin Durant's checked in for the West. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Booker. Cunningham outside. Shot from 16. And MP with the basket on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 6th assist on the night. Sabonis
embracing more and more responsibility each season. Sabonis very comfortable being a big-time scorer for this team.
Outside, Towns. Here's MP. The West grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Curry kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains it from beyond the arc. That gives him the double-double. 12 points and 10 assists. Here's Cunningham, and he banks in the layup.
And the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the West. Outside Curry. Sabonis sets the pick for Curry. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the dunk by MP.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
And it's good for 2. 23 points for Sabonis.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
MP's shot is good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Now here's Curry. Poked away. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Down low. And again, MP. MP's got 51.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Curry wide open. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Towns kicks to Antetokounmpo. The 3 from MP. And he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got 54 points.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Outside Durant. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry on the wing. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And, guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
I'm a pancake man myself.
I have no objection. But sometimes you need something.
I want to convince the GM. all your front skate. South was going to try to rain us, so we handed them to you, one by one. I gotta take a walk.
They were out early shooting today.
How early?
About 2 hours.
Didn't they just get life changer?
It started right when they arrived. Worked up a good lather.
Yeah, they must be putting a lot into tonight's game.
Oh, well, we should get shots up this game.
We should absolutely
go over it
not
again.
at all. Not what?
Never points plus. You can freeze for later.
You have a system for everything.
Don't I?
Yes, you do.
Cool.
Done.
It would have been good to spend more time at fewer places.
Great advice. Did you hear about the high school classic this weekend?
Oh yeah, Newark East is coming in to take on the regional champs.
They're even broadcasting it. What a great opportunity for these young athletes.
So true, and who knows, might not be. Did you send out tomorrow's itinerary? I was just about to when I get back. What? Jen saying she's having sex.
Are there any players with NBA experience who are hot in the G League now?
Yeah, absolutely. Start a spreadsheet with 4 names to start with.
Look, I know he's a two-way star, but the issue for me, I worry that's, well, about the bright lights.
Right? There's a bulb out in my office. It's been flickering lately.
Not here. I mean out on the floor.
See my giant cowbell? All right, well, if he's got that kind of shot, he's even more valuable now. Send me footage.
Hey, what's up?
You go into the run, you eat your cabbage, you eat your food, drink your water, maybe play with some toys. Then at the end of the day, you go inside the coop again, and the day's over.
Thank you.